Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Dear students, it's your science class. So first of all, recite to us. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. Allahumma faqqihna fid din. Ameen. Dear students, as you know that we started chapter 4 and yesterday we talked about the habitats and how plants and animals are interdependent on each other. Today we are going to study habitat and food chain. So open your textbook page number 76 and 78. Today we will discuss that how plants and animals are interdependent and how animals help the plant in different ways. Okay, so take out your textbook page number 76. First of all, see that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Quran in Surah Anam ayat number 38 says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made all the animals on the earth. Some of them are flying creatures, some of them walk on two legs and some on the four legs. All these animals form the communities like the human beings. Okay, and these animals depend on each other and they benefit each other in different ways. So take a start. Look at your textbook page number 76. Here you can see that flowering plants depend on animals for reproduction. How? See in the picture, there is a butterfly, there is a fly that is sitting on the flower. So when it sits on a flower, the pollen grains stick on its body, and when it flies or it moves to other parts of the plant, these pollens transfer to the plant, and in this way they transfer the pollen grains from one flower to another flower. So these insects are the pollinators. Okay, pollinators means they transfer the pollen grains from one flower to another. Okay, so these animals are facilitating the reproduction of the plants. Okay, and this is called pollination. You have to make underline these lines that flowering plants depend on animals for the reproduction. How? Because when the insects come to suck the nectar of the flower, the pollen grains from the flower are stuck to the body of the insect, and when this insect flies to another flower, these pollen transfer to that flower. In this way, animals help in pollination. Okay, next you can see that here is a bat who is feeding on the fruit. Okay, similarly here is a bird who is feeding on fruits and some berries. So how this process is helpful in the plants, for the plants? This process helps in the dispersal of seed. When these animals feed on the plant products like fruits and berries, they throw the seeds to different places after eating the flesh. So in this way, these animals help in the dispersal of seed of the plant. Okay, this is the second thing, that second way that plants are getting benefit from the animals. First, we saw that animals help the plant in pollination. Secondly, animals help the plant in dispersal of their seed. Similarly, when human beings eat the flesh of the fruits, they throw seeds at different places. Okay, we discard seeds at different places, and in this way we disperse the seeds of the plants, and in this way when the seeds germinate, the plants grow there. Now see, in this picture there is a fruit of mimosa. Look here, it's a fruit of mimosa, and you can see very fine hair light structure, hair like structure on it. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given this plant a hair like structure This hair-like structure or a fruit of mimosa stick onto the fur or hair of the passing animals. Whenever animals come, these sticky flowers stuck to the body of the animals, and when animals move from place to place, they are transferred to that place through animals. Okay. Similarly, look at this plant. Here in this plant, it is a fruit of burdock. The burdock fruit has hooks like structure on its body, and when the animals come to visit in these plants, when the animal pass by through these places, these fruits get stuck to the animal body or sometimes the human body as well. In this way, help these animals help the plant in the dispersal of their seeds as well as fruits. Okay. Now see that different ways of pollination. In this picture you can see the pollen grains from one flower are carried by these insects, and when this insect visit another flower, these pollen grains are transferred to another flower. In this way, these pollinators are helping the plant in dispersal of pollens. Here you can see in this picture again the pollen grains are stuck to the insect body, and when this animal or insect visit another flower, they are transferred to another flower. Here you can see here on the body of the animal, certain fruits are stuck to the skin or fur of this animal. Similarly, see in this picture on the skin of the dog, many fruits are stuck, and when it will move, the animal will move, they will be fall there. They will fall there. Look here again, dispersal by animal, dispersal of seed by the animal. When the birds feed on the colorful fruits, they take the juices of these fruits. The fruits are eaten by these birds, and they throw the seeds at different places. Here is a video for you. Now see this video.
You know, why flowers are so bright? So that garden looks beautiful. You're right. But they are also bright so that they can attract insects and birds towards them. If birds and insects won't come, the anther won't fall in stigma. It is not anther. These are pollens which are there on anthers. What is pollen? Jimmy, these are powder-like things. They get stuck to insects' wings. And then pollen falls on stigma. From stigma, it goes into style. From there, it enters ovary, where there are small eggs. Pollen and eggs combine together to make fruit. My teacher told me that this is called pollination. Correct. This pollen entering ovary is called pollination. And fruits and seeds are made because of this. So new seeds are made due to pollination. Pollination is very important, and due to pollination, new seeds are made, and new plants come to the world. Oh, see, a bee is coming to drink the nectar. See, some pollen is sticking on her wings. Oh, now it has fallen down in stigma. Oh, these are seeds in the fruit. Yes, from these seeds only, new plants comes up. Now you're going.
Okay, students. Now see, here are certain fruits. When these fruits open, seeds are dispersed, and this process is called explosion. Jazakallahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.